Hey guys, Wadsy here with the What's Up channel. How you doing? Today we're with the 2017 FE501 and we're going to switch out the clutch lever and the brake lever. On the brake lever, I thought we'd go with a Flex KTM Power Parts lever. And then on the clutch lever, I thought we would also go with a KTM Power Parts clutch lever. Both are in anodized blue. They're real nice. But I like the fact that the brake lever is that flex lever. Hopefully the next time I go down hard, it'll save me, because the last time I went down hard, the stock one did not. So anyways, let's switch that out. Let's see what's involved and share that with you guys. Hope you find this helpful. Thanks for joining me. Cheers. Okay, so let's start with the removal of this clutch blade lever. The stock one is the Magura. So you pull back the boot. It's a 3.5 mil on top, and underneath there's a 8 mil. I'm going to slide it out nice and slowly to make sure there's no springs or a piston plunger that comes popping out. So yeah, there's a nicely lubricated piston plunger. Give you a quick up close shot to that. And that's a new one we're going with from the Power Parts catalog. They look like they're pretty darn close, eh? So a lot of you guys that have done this before, this will be super basic, but other guys that are watching this for the first time trying to figure out how to do this, you might find this helpful when you buy the Power Parts stock one. It doesn't come with the spring to give you that spring action. What I'm talking about here is, see this little guy here? Yeah, so that provides you that resistance when you pull in, and it goes in and out. And then there's that adjuster as well. So what you do is, I just use this little guy here, and there's a little fitting here that pushes out and then releases this. So you can see, just be careful. And that comes out, and then this little guy slides out. So next, from the stock clutch lever, you've got to remove this little adjuster. So basically all the parts from your stock blade or lever, I know I keep on switching between those two terms. Some guys call them blades, some guys call them levers. So that little guy comes out there. So you may want to throw a little bit of grease back on it. This is the grease I use. It's a Maxima Racing. It's waterproof grease. So just grease that up nice. This little spring right here, make sure it hooks in behind this adjuster. That may sound real basic and obvious, but if you don't have this kind of snap to your brake lever. If you move it in, it's going to create less distance and more, I guess, less or more range. So anyways, that might sound like a super obvious point, but the first time I put it in, it flipped on the other side, and I was like, why? What's going on here? Why isn't this springing back? And obviously it didn't have that as a leverage point. So if I made the mistake, somebody out there is going to do the same. I'll line that up. I added a little more of that Maxima grease. Alrighty, she's all buttoned up. Sweeps exactly the same as the Magura. Only difference is this is blue, and it's a little bit lighter. Next, we're going to do the brake, and it's a little flex away. Let's get started with this brake lever. As you can see, this one's got a little bit of a 15-degree bend to it. We're going to pull back this boot and take her apart. It's a 10 mil. both on the top and the bottom. Let's just pull that little guy out. It's a Power Parts KTM anodized, but it's a flex lever. So when you go down, the theory is they're supposed to flex out of the way. Or not out of the way, but they're supposed to flex with the impact and save you having to replace one or ride back with a busted or bent lever. Now you just have to be careful, just like the clutch, that the piston plunger, be careful that it doesn't come out. And you just wiggle it until she seats in. That was a super easy install. It's a 10 mil top bottom. That comes out. And the KTM Power Parts brake lever just slips right in. And unlike the clutch one where you had to switch out a bunch of the parts to put into the lever, this one didn't. It already came with everything. It has a really nice little adjuster on it too. I was able to get exactly what I wanted. Just feels great. Look how far this flexes. Here, I'll give you a different angle. And if you like what we're doing, please like and share. And you know the song and dance. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Chickadee chow.